Ritvik Bhalekar is joining me from Pawar's residence. Where is Sharad Pawar, Ritvik? In November 2019, all roads led to Sharad Pawar's Silver Oaks residence at Pedder Road in the heart of Mumbai. This time, is Mr. Pawar's residence crowded, or is he appearing lonely and defeated?
Well, there's a lot of commotion at Silver Oak in Pedder Road, which is Pawar's private residence. We've just saw all the senior leaders of NCP have just left after 2 hours of meeting with Pawar. There were also Congress ministers, leaders who were attending this meeting. They left earlier, and now Congress leaders are meeting at Meghdut Bungalow, which is an official residence of Ashok Chavan. We are seeing leaders are leaving from here, and here is Home Minister Dilip Valse Patil, who has just left from Pawar's residence. We are trying to take a word from them as to what strategy are they planning and how are they going to combat on both the fronts, which is on the floor test and as well as in the court, in the Supreme Court. Supreme Court, Shiv Sena has already knocked the doors of Supreme Court. There'll be a hearing at 5 p.m. Everyone's eyes on it, but the MVA government and all the leaders, ministers are saying, and what we are understanding is that the session of Maharashtra Legislative Assembly has been already convened on 18th of July and notification has been issued. But after the demand from opposition leader Devendra Fadnavis and 8 independent MLAs, there is a special session to be convened tomorrow. The letter has been issued to the Secretary of Maharashtra Legislative Assembly from the Governor's Secretariat. And
so is Mr. Pawar meeting up with all the NCP? Mr. Pawar is there with all the... So Mr. Pawar still in the game. You are saying he hasn't completely given up. We'll come to all our correspondents in a moment. For now, joining me is Matthew Anthony. He is the President of the Professionals Congress Maharashtra unit and also an advocate at the Bombay High Court. Faizan Mirza is from the NCP. And Vaibhav Agarwal is joining me, political analyst, reflecting a BJP viewpoint. BJP has said they will finally officially come on Maharashtra-related shows in the evening. They've been very silent so far. They're going to take their final steps, we are told, only post 5 p.m., waiting for what happens. Matthew Anthony, you're both in the court. You're also associated with the Congress party. Has the Congress party given up now? Do you believe that legally there is very little chance of the Supreme Court preventing the floor test from taking place tomorrow?
Thanks, Rajdeep. So I will rather start with the 1994 Supreme Court order on the SR Bombay case matter, where the Supreme Court has clearly told that whether the MLAs be in Surat, Guwahati, Goa, they have to come to the floor to prove what they are saying. And now, when the MLAs are being taken in a herd-like proposition, we don't know how many of them are on their own there or their free will, either by force, coercion, or...
No, that has to be decided. Mr. Anthony, there's a problem with your audio. We'll try and check that. But that has to be decided on the floor of the House. At the end of the day, whether the MLAs have been forcibly taken will be decided on the floor of the House. That's an SR Bombay test case which is well established. There are other precedents also, most recently in Arunachal, where it was said that it was the governor who had the discretion to call a floor test. But Faizan Mirza from the NCP, we saw the mood outside Sharad Pawar's house. The buzz seems to be missing. Have you all given up?
No, we have not given up. Our strategy is to stand behind Mahavikas Agadi till end. And one more thing I have to say on this is, if disqualification petition is pending under Supreme Court, then how can this happen, the floor test happen tomorrow? I don't think that. That's why Shiv Sena has gone to Supreme Court, and I hope that we will get justice.
So you are hoping that, let's make it clear to our viewers, there is a petition pending before the Supreme Court on the Deputy Speaker disqualifying or sending notices for disqualification to 16 Sena MLAs. The Supreme Court has said that that matter will be kept pending till the 11th of July. So the Shiv Sena is now claiming that at least till the 11th of July there should be no floor test. You cannot decide the outcome of the floor test until you have decided on the disqualification petition. Vaibhav Agarwal, do you believe the BJP though has now decided to go for the kill? It seemed very pre-scripted. Devendra Fadnavis comes to Delhi yesterday, meets JP Nadda, meets Amit Shah. In the evening is at the governor's residence. Governor within 12 hours has ordered for a floor test in 24 hours. It all seems as if the BJP is now in fast forward mode.
Rajdeep, good afternoon. You see, it's very easy. It's very easy to read between the lines. But you know, honestly, the way I look at it, I think it is very simple. BJP has followed the Rajya Ka Dharma all along, and we've always tried to. BJP has always tried to bring forth the service to the people, and I think if there is a space being made vacant because of whatever infighting, whoever is infighting. But BJP also has a sufficient number of MLAs, and they also have a responsibility towards the people and the constituencies that they've fought for, and in the larger aspect of things. And I think if there's a space being made vacant, politically it only sounds
But
fair.
Vaibhav, are you serious? Vaibhav, are you serious that these Shiv Sena MLAs and independents who are in Guwahati are being taken from one BJP state to another, and the BJP has nothing to do with it? I mean, are you really going to, I mean, the BJP has always said we are a party with a difference. You are resorting to the same kind of resort politics that for years the BJP objected to.
No, not really, Rajdeep. Unfortunately, fortunately, I think people have given the mandate in those states which are full of resorts. And those are very beautiful resorts and very beautiful states. So, just to look at it, yeah, we can all speculate all we want, but I think
No, I'm not speculating. This is the fact. Right? I mean, is this the new BJP? It may well be the new BJP. The new BJP, unlike the Advani Vajpayee BJP, believes satta at all costs, power at all costs. Let's get the MLAs herded in from one state to the other. Special chartered planes being created. There is the buzz in Mumbai that all the ED cases against these MLAs now will be dropped. Several of them have ED IT cases. The enforcement directorate becomes the enabling directorate. Do you go along with that? Is this the way the BJP wants to capture power in Maharashtra?
See, the way I analyze it and the way I look at it from a distance, I think BJP is only trying to gather their own flock and say that if there is an opportunity, we will, and if the ideologies meet, we will partner up. Now, I think it's only fair for them to do that. Now, as far as the old bloc is concerned and the new politics is concerned, we all have seen in the last 10 years, times have changed. The way politics is done has changed. And it's only fair to say that new ideologies have been brought in by the party leadership. And there's a new functionality, and the way to do it is all legitimate. There is no ho-halla, there is no horse trading, there is nothing. So I think we are very fortunate to even see that there is a commitment, because you see, every time a state or a country goes to elections, it costs the taxpayer. It costs you and me. And I think we should give it a shot if we are able to file for it. I mean, there were some